shimmering surface of the shimmering surface of the ocean rippled as spirit men and even breached the waves. They had emerged from the earth realm drawn by a disturbance in the aquatic currents, a discord that whispered of conflict beneath the tranquil facade. "This feels wrong, even," Spirit Man said, his voice carrying the resonance of ancient earth. The very water hums with an unnatural tension. Even, his form flickering with ethereal light, nodded. Indeed, it's not the natural ebb and flow. Something is amiss in the realm of the ocean dwellers. They descended, the pressure of the deep embracing them. Sunlight fractured into a million dancing prisms as they plunged further, revealing a world of vibrant coral cities and schools of iridescent fish. But as they neared the seabed, the beauty gave way to a disturbing sight. Crystalline structures, once gleaming with bioluminescent light, were shattered. The seabed was scarred by what looked like energy blasts, and the inhabitants, the ocean dwellers, were not in their usual harmonious dance. They were in disarray, some tending to the wounded, others darting with fear in their eyes. "A war," Even breathed, her light dimming with concern. "A technological war." Before them, two colossal figures emerged from the gloom. One, a being of immense power, his skin like polished obsidian, his eyes burning with a fierce protective glow. This was King Triton, ruler of the Atlantean Federation. The other, a creature of pure flowing water, her form constantly shifting, her voice like the crashing of waves. This was Queen Marina, leader of the Merfolk Collective. They faced each other, their immense power radiating outwards, a silent, potent threat. "What is happening here?" Spirit Man boomed, his voice echoing through the underwater canyons. King Triton turned, his gaze sharp. "You trespass, Earthlings. This is a matter for the ocean dwellers." Queen Marina's watery form swirled. "The Atlanteans have attacked our harvesting grounds, disrupting the very lifeblood of our people." "Lies!" King Triton roared. "The merfolk have been siphoning our energy reserves, draining our cities." The accusations flew, each leader convinced of their righteousness. Spirit Man and even exchanged a look. They could sense the truth in both their words, but also the overwhelming fear and desperation that fueled the conflict. "This cannot continue," Spirit Man stated, his voice firm. "Look around you. Your war is destroying your home, your people." Even projected images into the water, visions of the shattered cities, the frightened children, the dying coral. The raw devastation of their conflict was laid bare. King Triton's obsidian skin seemed to darken. He had always believed in the strength of his people, in their right to protect their resources. But seeing the widespread destruction, the fear in his own people's eyes, he faltered. Queen Marina's watery form stilled. She had felt the desperation of her people, their struggle for survival, but the thought of being the cause of such widespread ruin was a heavy burden. We have lost our way," Queen Marina admitted, her voice a mournful sigh. King Triton grunted, a sound like shifting tectonic plates. "The energy crisis, it drove us to extremes. We feared extinction. And we feared being consumed," Queen Marina replied, her voice tinged with regret. Spirit Man stepped forward, his hands outstretched. "There are other ways that do not involve destruction. We have seen many civilizations rise and fall, King Triton, Queen Marina. The path of war always leads to ruin. But the path of cooperation, of understanding, can lead to prosperity. Even then projected a new set of images, visions of technological marvels powered by sustainable energy, of cities thriving in harmony with the ocean's bounty, of a united ocean dweller society. "We can help you," Even said, her light intensifying. "We can share knowledge, bridge the gap between your peoples." King Triton looked at Queen Marina, then back at Spirit Man and Even. The raw power that had defined him for so long began to soften, replaced by a flicker of hope. "You speak of solutions, not of conquest." Queen Marina flowed closer. "We have been blinded by fear. Perhaps we have underestimated the strength of unity." Slowly, hesitantly, the two leaders extended their hands, not in aggression, but in a gesture of tentative peace. The tension in the water began to dissipate, replaced by a gentle, hopeful current. Spirit, Man, and Even worked tirelessly. They helped the Atlanteans and the merfolk establish new energy grids, drawing power from the ocean's natural thermal vents and currents, ensuring a sustainable future for both civilizations. They facilitated dialogues, helping the leaders understand each other's needs and fears, fostering an environment of mutual respect. The shattered cities began to be rebuilt, not with the cold, hard technology of war, but with elegant, bioluminescent structures that blended seamlessly with the natural environment. The ocean dwellers, once divided by conflict, now worked together, their collective efforts creating a thriving, vibrant society. During their efforts, Spirit Man and Even encountered a young, intelligent octopus named Octavius. Octavius, with his remarkable understanding of oceanic currents and his innate curiosity about the Earth realm, had been a keen observer of the conflict. He possessed a unique ability to communicate with the smallest of creatures, acting as a vital messenger during the war. Spirit Man and Even, impressed by his intelligence and his desire to help, shared their knowledge of the Earth realm with him. Octavius, in turn, revealed the intricate network of life within the ocean, the delicate balance that the war had so nearly shattered. He became an invaluable ally, bridging the communications gap between the different species of the ocean. As the last of the reconstruction efforts were completed, a grand ceremony was held. King Triton and Queen Marina stood side by side, no longer adversaries but allies. Octavius, his 8 arms adorned with glowing pearls, stood beside them, a symbol of the new unity. "We owe our peace to Spirit Man and Even," King Triton declared, his voice resonating with gratitude. "They showed us that true strength lies not in conflict, but in understanding and cooperation." Queen Marina added, "And they have given us a new friend, a testament to the bonds that can be forged when we open our hearts." Spirit Man and Even smiled. They had come to the ocean realm to quell a storm, and in doing so, they had not only brought peace, but had also helped create a new era of prosperity and friendship. As they prepared to return to the Earth realm, they knew that the ocean dwellers, with their newfound unity and their wise new friend, Octavius, were ready to face whatever the future held. The ocean, once a battleground, now pulsed with the vibrant energy of a harmonious world.